By day, she's an invisible nobody at school, but once night falls, she instantly transforms into a global pop sensation. She's adored by billions of fans worldwide and widely recognized as the next queen of pop. Yet just when she's one step away from winning her very first Grammy, her father makes a shocking decision.
Hello, New York!
At this moment, she has no idea that this unexpected trip is about to completely change her life. The girl's name is Miley. She was once just an ordinary country girl until a chance encounter led her to be discovered by a talent scout, and she skyrocketed to fame overnight. But to protect her normal life, she lives under a double identity. On stage, she is Hannah. Behind the scenes, she disguises herself carefully before every performance. Only the people closest to her know her secret, and her best friend Lily is one of them. No matter how packed her schedule is, Miley always makes time to celebrate Lily's birthday. As her fame grows, choosing a gift becomes harder and harder until a pair of limited edition high heels catches her eye. But before she can pay, a supermodel swoops in and takes them. The rival's determined attitude instantly ignites Miley's competitive spirit. Neither is willing to back down, and the argument quickly turns physical. Unbeknownst to them, paparazzi capture the entire scene. Later, Miley heads to Lily's birthday party. Just as she's about to remove her wig, she notices paparazzi following closely behind. Trapped with no way out, she panics. With Lily's party about to start, Miley has no choice but to attend, still as Hannah. But instead of bringing Lily joy, her appearance completely ruins the moment.
Is that Hannah Montana?
Hannah's unexpected arrival instantly steals the spotlight. Even the boy Lily has had a crush on for years can't take his eyes off her.
I'm sorry, I had no choice. I'll make it up to you, I promise. You will never, ever, ever make it up to me.
Heartbroken, Lily leaves the party, hidden in the shadows. The paparazzi seize the moment and skillfully extract key information from her.
More like a cornfield in some place called Crowley Corners.
Really? How do you spell Crowley?
Lily Trump's got everybody! Happy birthday, we got cake over there!
Just like it sounds.
The next morning, headlines about the shoe fight dominate every major newspaper and magazine. Miley's father is furious. He insisted on the double life precisely because he feared fame would make his daughter lose herself.
I know I screwed up. I'm sorry, but I can't talk about this now. I gotta go to New York. It's the music awards.
Seeing no other choice, he pretends to agree to the trip, only to secretly change the flight route. So when Miley excitedly steps off the plane, New York is nowhere in sight. Instead, she finds herself back in rural Tennessee. Her father lays down the rule: 2 weeks as an ordinary girl on the farm, or Hannah is gone for good. Though deeply unhappy, Miley has no choice but to agree, believing she only needs to endure 2 weeks. Reality, however, proves far harsher. She's been gone so long that even the horse she raised no longer recognizes her, throwing her off and bolting away. At the critical moment, a cowboy appears and calms the frightened horse. Miley feels a strange sense of familiarity until he speaks first.
Miley? It's me, Travis Brody. We were in the first grade together.
She suddenly remembers. He's the boy who used to follow her everywhere, now grown into a confident young man, though his shy gaze betrays a long-hidden crush. For the first time, Miley realizes someone here still remembers the real her. On the way home, they share stories of the years gone by. Though Miley doesn't reveal her secret, vanity gets the better of her. She claims to be Hannah's best friend. Unexpectedly, Travis isn't impressed. He only cares about the country girl she used to be, and that warms Miley's heart.
See you around. Smiley Miley. Remember? That's what I used to call you. Smiley Miley.
I remember.
Little does she know, this is only the beginning. Despite her resistance to being back, Miley forces a smile when she sees her grandmother and hands over a carefully chosen gift. Only when she sees her grandmother's relieved smile does her anxiety ease. At night, memories of her late mother overwhelm her, keeping her awake. One of the reasons she avoided coming back. Her grandmother notices.
I keep thinking I should change the wallpaper, but your mom picked this out when she was about your age.
I like it.
You used to like a lot of things about coming to see me.
Through faded wallpaper and an old house, her grandmother clings to memories of her daughter. Miley feels both warmth and sorrow, missing her mother, moved by her grandmother's love, and guilty for avoiding family for so long. The next morning, Miley not only puts on her old clothes, but also volunteers to collect eggs in the barn. However, once she gets there, she quickly realizes that farm work is far more difficult than she imagined. The moment she pushes the door open, a group of chickens rushes toward her, nearly knocking her to the ground. Still, she refuses to give up. After resting for a while, she quietly sneaks back into the barn. She finally manages to grab a few eggs and is just about to proudly show them off when she suddenly slips. Not only do all the eggs shatter, but she ends up covered in sticky egg yolk. This awkward scene is witnessed by Travis, who happens to walk in at that very moment. Instead of laughing, he finds himself liking this innocent and lively girl even more. Later, Miley accompanies her grandmother to the market to sell their produce. Business is booming, yet her grandmother remains deeply worried. After asking, Miley learns the truth. The ranch is facing an extremely high land tax. If they fail to raise the money in time, developers will buy the land and turn it into a resort, leaving the entire town homeless. The realization realization dampens Miley's mood. She never imagined that this seemingly peaceful haven could be facing such a serious crisis. Before she has time to think further, she suddenly spots a familiar figure in the crowd. It turns out to be the paparazzo, who has tracked her down using the information Lily accidentally gave away. With no other choice, Miley hides away on the farm, refusing to go out. Still, life on the farm gives her plenty of creative inspiration. Her beautiful singing soon catches Travis's attention, and he can't help but praise her voice. Miley can't help feeling a little proud of herself. But when she confidently asks what he thinks of her new song, she's met with a harsh dose of reality. Hearing her talent questioned, Miley immediately chases after him, demanding an explanation. Instead of backing down, Travis bluntly tells her that her lyrics feel empty, lacking soul. Miley doesn't understand what he means, until Travis suggests taking her somewhere. Soon, the two of them are riding horses across vast open fields, the wind roaring past their ears. They stop in the woods to rest, listening to birds sing freely in the trees. In moments like these, Miley's tightly wound nerves slowly begin to relax. For the first time, she gains a new understanding of life. She realizes that the beauty hidden in ordinary days is the most precious source of inspiration. As a result, she locks away the makeup case that represents her identity as Hannah, sealing it inside a storage box, and choosing to fully enjoy this peaceful time. Unfortunately, the calm doesn't last long. In order to raise the land tax, the mayor organizes a small charity music event and even invites the hugely popular country pop singer Taylor Swift to perform. Moved by the atmosphere and Taylor's performance, the usually shy Travis finally gathers the courage to ask Miley to dance. In that moment, Miley feels nothing but warmth and peace. She no longer struggles with Hannah's identity and simply enjoys being there with him. But after the song ends, Travis suddenly gets an idea and pulls Miley up onto the stage. The unexpected move leaves Miley completely stunned, especially since the paparazzi are still around. Yet when she sees the determination in Travis's eyes, she takes the risk and performs her newly written song for the entire town. The perfect fusion of classic country and hip-hop instantly ignites the crowd. Fortunately, the paparazzo hiding in the shadows fails to recognize that the voice he's been searching for belongs to Hannah Montana. Just as everyone is immersed in joy, an uninvited guest suddenly appears and shatters the moment. The developer mocks them for failing to raise enough money and declares that he will force everyone out. Seeing how arrogant he is, Travis can no longer hold back.
Miley knows Hannah Montana. Throw a concert, that raise a ton of money.
The moment those words are spoken, all eyes turn to Miley, who stands frozen in shock. Completely caught off guard, Miley has no choice but to agree for the sake of the town. Thankfully, Lily supports her just as she always has. After receiving Miley's desperate call, she disguises herself as Hannah and rushes to the town without hesitation. The two girls apologize to each other for their past mistakes, and after making up, the very first thing they do together is play a prank on Travis. Unexpectedly, Travis shows no interest in the superstar at all. Instead, he keeps asking questions about Miley, which pleasantly surprises her.
You think she'd go out with me if I asked?
You want to go out with Miley? You should go ask her out.
Really?
Miley never expects that before the conversation even ends, Travis immediately sets off to find her. To avoid exposing herself, Miley lies and says she's organizing tools in the barn, buying precious time to change outfits. She then pretends to know nothing, waiting for Travis to come ask her out.
Just wondering if maybe you would like to go to dinner with me this evening?
Okay. Sure.
Though Miley appears calm on the surface, her heart is bursting with excitement. She believes their relationship is finally about to move forward, until her father's words bring her crashing back to reality. To thank Hannah for coming, the mayor has arranged a formal dinner at his home. Unfortunately, it's scheduled at the exact same time as Miley's date with Travis. Caught between an obligation she can't refuse and a date she's been longing for, Miley falls into a painful dilemma. Suddenly, a bold idea forms in her mind. She first puts on a glamorous gown and a wig, attending the dinner as Hannah. After a few polite conversations and photos, she excuses herself to the bathroom, races to a prepared room, changes back into regular clothes, removes the wig, and rushes to the cafe as the country girl Miley. Travis is already waiting. Just as he finally gathers the courage to confess his feelings, Miley's phone rings. It's Lily, urging her to return to the dinner. Once again, Miley slips away under the excuse of using the restroom. In just 1 hour, she changes outfits 6 times. Her constant disappearances anger both sides, and her father eventually orders that no one is allowed to leave their seat. When Miley finally finds a chance to escape, there's no time left to change. Afraid Travis will leave, she changes clothes while walking, only for fate to play a cruel joke on her. Travis sees her. Realizing that the girl he loves has been treating him like a fool, disappointment fills his eyes. No matter how Miley tries to explain, it's useless. Watching Travis walk away, Miley feels a pain so deep she can barely breathe. She never imagined her first love would end like this. She learns that not all happiness can coexist, and not all lies can be forgiven, even well-intentioned ones. From that moment on, Miley becomes withdrawn. She loses interest even in songwriting, the thing she once loved most. Every day, she waits near the farmhouse, hoping Travis will return, but he never does, until the day of the concert arrives, when her grandmother gives her mother's keepsakes. Only then does Miley regain her strength. Carrying that warmth and hope, Miley puts the wig back on and steps onto the stage once more as Hannah. Now she is ready to give back to her hometown in her own way. The moment her singing begins, the entire crowd is completely ignited. At the same time, the hesitant Travis can no longer resist and finally makes his way to the familiar farmhouse. What he sees there leaves him utterly stunned. He never imagined that in just a few days, Miley would completely restore the old chicken coop they once promised to renovate together. It now looks brand new. Memories of their time together flood back to him. Seeing how much Miley has changed, Travis finally understands understands the struggles she has been carrying all along. At that moment, there is only one thought in his mind: to run to her as fast as he can. But the instant he appears, Miley suddenly freezes on stage, unable to sing another word. After spending so much time together, she has already shed the pride and distance of a superstar. She no longer wants to betray this land or her own true feelings with lies.
I can't do this.
In front of everyone, she decisively removes the wig from her head, casting aside the disguise that has kept her from breathing freely. Only by doing so can she face her deepest feelings as her truest self. Miley decides to perform a new song she wrote over the past 2 weeks, inspired by everything she has seen and felt as her farewell to the stage. She finally understands that true courage is not about forever playing a perfect role, but about daring to remove the mask and let others see who you really are. As the song comes to an end, Miley knows her life on stage has reached its conclusion. Once her identity as a country girl is exposed, the glamorous Hannah will become a thing of the past. Even so, she has no regrets, because only by facing her true heart and embracing sincerity can life be lived the way it truly should.
Please be Hannah. We'll keep your secret.
I'm sorry, I can't. It's too late.
Sure you can!
Put the wig back on. You'll never have a normal life if you don't.
Hannah's a part of you. Don't let her go.
Miley never imagined that everyone would be so understanding and protective of her, so that she could continue living a normal life. Each of them willingly chooses to keep her secret. Of course, there is one exception. After lying in wait for a long time, the paparazzo finally captures the moment he has been dreaming of.
No, please!
This is the exclusive story he has always wanted. With just one click, he could become famous overnight and make a fortune. But just as he is about to press send, a familiar voice suddenly calls out behind him.
Daddy! Daddy! Daddy!
Phoebe, Clarissa, what are you doing here?
It turns out everything was carefully arranged by Miley's manager. She knows that above all else, the paparazzo loves his 2 daughters. That's why she sent them tickets in advance, hoping a father's love would awaken his conscience.
You're not going to destroy their dreams, are you? Because that's what Hannah's all about.
Seeing the joy on his daughters' faces, the paparazzo's heart softens instantly. If he releases the photos, Hannah's reputation will be ruined, and his daughter's idol would become a liar in their eyes. How could he bear to destroy his daughter's dreams? And so, as the paparazzo gives up the scoop, Hannah gains one more loyal fan. In the final moments of the film, after all misunderstandings have faded away, Travis finally gathers the courage to confess his love to Miley. As Miley finds sweet love, her career also reaches a fulfilling conclusion. Perhaps every one of us has, at some point, been like Miley, caught between who we want to be and who we truly are. We chase fame and recognition, believing that shiny labels can define the value of our lives. Only later do we realize that we are not meant to spend our lives becoming someone else's idea of perfection, but to find a place that accepts every version of us. Fame and success are merely finishing touches. Home is the shelter that saves us when life grows cold. For Miley, that home is the ranch in Tennessee, Travis's embrace, and her grandmother's smile. And for each of us, it may be the companionship of family, the trust of friends, or the truest self hidden deep within our hearts.